Whoops, wrong person. How you guys doing? This is Wolfbane. And welcome to the C3S show. But today, I have a review for you guys. And not just for you guys, but also you guys. Okay. Awesome. So, today's review is about a new video game that came out 3 weeks ago that I have been absolutely obsessed with. Marvel Rivals. That game is absolutely fucking fire, by the way. Because, dude, you get so many different kind of heroes. You get so many known heroes as well as people that I have never even heard about. Cloak and Dagger is one of them. Magic I had never heard of before. I've heard of Psylocke, but I didn't know anything really about her. But, like, you get so many different characters. You get so many different abilities. You get it's so cool. The thing about it that I really like about it, I think, is mostly about the fact that each character has their powers still, and they can be used throughout the entire map, the entire time while you play. It's so hard for me to explain because I haven't fully, I personally haven't played it yet, but I've been really wanting to play it, and I have just been obsessed with watching gameplay. I've been watching a whole bunch of footage of how the game's played, of how the characters interact with each other, and from what I have found, all of the characters in there have specific classes. There's I'm just gonna give them like my personal like term because it's easier for me, but there's something called support, which is technically a healer. Then you have tanks, which I think are called vanguards, and then DSP, I think it is, which is basically just your full-on just go ahead and just do what you gotta do and try to do what you can do to win. You know, they're the big guys. They're the big damage people, right? So, what I like mostly about this game is the fact that everything in it is just new. All right, like it's not new. It's like, how do I put it for real? It's like, so a lot of people have been comparing it to Overwatch, which I've never played. I wanted to play it before, but I couldn't play it because I don't know why. I tried to, and I tried to play Overwatch season or Overwatch 2, and for some reason I couldn't make the account. It didn't work. So now that Marvel Rivals has come out and it's new, and by the way, I actually have I have a Twitch channel. It's I'm actually gonna have to change the name a little bit, but it for right now is TV Viral Phantasm. So it'll be eventually TTV Viral Phantasm, an official Twitch name. Finally, yes. So, what I'm gonna do when I start actually streaming on there, first I have to get a PS5. But when I do get it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start streaming that, and that's gonna be my primary game that I'm gonna play for everybody who watches. It's literally gotten my attention, and it's from the last time I checked, it had 20 million players as of just 3 weeks. So that's, I don't know if that's broken a scale or a record or anybody or anything. You know, y'all can let me know in the comments or something. But yeah, so it's like this game is like a cross breed between Overwatch and Fortnite, from what some people have told me, or from what I've gathered from other people. But from my personal experience, it's a whole new thing. It's its own thing. But it does have a lot more Overwatch aspects to it than Fortnite, personally. It's not a first-person shooter, though, which is cool and all. But personally, what I'm going to start doing, because I'm going to start going competitive. I'm actually going to start doing competitive. I'm going to actually start trying to go through the ranks. I'm going to be playing ranked. My goal is to go to the highest rank, all for one, or what was it? It's y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the top rank. I forget what they call it. All is one or something like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this until I actually reach that stat. And maybe that'll take me off to do tournaments and stuff like that as well. I really would like you guys to be along with the journey for me, or with me. Excuse me. Yes, Michael. I see.
Fuck them kids on that goddamn thing. I'll be watching it on YouTube. All them nothing but little bastards. I couldn't play it. I couldn't. I'll kill somebody's child.
I mean, elaborate.
So I saw somebody playing with Iron Man, and I was like, oh yo, this is really cool. Until like they was doing stuff like in their team matchups, and I don't know if it was his homie or what, but it was a little kid because it was a little kid voice, unless that person just had a light voice or whatever. It was a short. He used the thing like his the laser beams and hit Cap's shield, and it actually bounced off and it hit a different target.
Yeah. Just like the adamantium shield would do.
I'm saying if I'm doing a team matchup and I didn't know nothing about that and they did that to me, I would be impressed but pissed at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. But that's the thing about it. That's one of the other charms about this game is the fact that it actually applies, like I've been trying to think. I didn't know how to fully explain it, but it actually implies the powers of the characters and how it all works. Yeah. Like Captain America's shield can literally ricochet off of things.
Yeah.
And
it's fine. I'm just
like no, literally.
Yeah.
But my person, what I'm gonna do when I start playing, there's a bunch of people pick mains. They pick their main character. They pick the character they're gonna really run through the game with.
Yeah.
I have a select of 4 characters I'm gonna try to practice with and play. But my primary top main is going to be Magic. Because I know she's powerful. I know she's dangerous. No, literally, this girl right here she has 3 different combos that you can do that OHKO any fucking body. So I got to play her. It's just about performance and timing on those combos. Because every time you use an ability, it has a refresh.
Right.
Which is fine. It's fine. Because in the end of the day.
Who would you not use?
Who would I not use? Black Widow. From what I've heard from the community, I have personally never ever even seen a Black Widow in gameplay anyways, but
I haven't either. That's odd.
From what I have heard from the community, Black Widow is the worst performing character in the whole roster. And I think that that's kind of sad because I like Black Widow.
Yeah, she got one of the better stories.
Right. But now, let me tell you, Hawkeye is leagues better than her. Leagues.
I believe that. He's an archer.
No. Leagues better in the gameplay. The problem with him is you have to be sniper as fuck accurate. So, I couldn't do that myself personally.
There's no headshots in the game.
There is headshots actually. There are.
There's no headshots.
There are headshots though. I don't know what he was talking about.
Was it just with Hawkeye?
It's probably just with Hawkeye because normally whenever you do, because for example, y'all know Hela, right? From
Yes.
So she's in the game, and she is the most broken character in the entire game. All you have to do, no, not even Squirrel Girl, Hela, because she only hits you 3 times and you're already dead.
That's wild.
Now if she gets you with a headshot, 2.
That's wild.
Absolutely, and her ult is basically she goes up to the top of the ceiling, right, and she starts throwing energy balls down to the bottom of the field. Killing everybody and anybody around there. But you want to talk about broken ults. Let's look at
whoever playing with Hela, I'm coming to find you and hurt.
Oh no, that's not even the worst of it. I've got a couple more characters I want to cover for this video, just so that way we can get a decent idea of the debauchery we're going to be dealing with in this thing, right?
Okay.
So the second character I want to talk about is Scarlet Witch. All you got to do is press one button, and you're draining somebody else's life force and adding it to your own. That's her basic attack. That's not even a refreshing ability. And then her ult, as soon as she snaps that bitch, guess what she does? Wipes you off the board. You're completely dead. You can have full HP.
Fuck them kids.
You could be full HP. You could be a tank like Groot, and you're gone.
Fuck them kids.
I'm fucking saying. And then on top of
they made Groot a tank.
Yeah, he's a tank in there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Groot's a tank. My character Magic, she is a I can never get this word right, because I said it wrong on Twitch one day in the chat. I was watching somebody play, and I said it wrong, so I'm trying to make sure I don't say it wrong in my head. No, I didn't actually. I just basically got cooked. They were just like, no, they made fun of me. But yes, I guess. Anyways, but it's like a DPS or DSP, whichever one it is. I'm not sure which one it is. It's damage related.
Okay.
Right. So, but that's the kind of person I'm going for, because I can't play healer. I have to be in the action.
Yeah,
I have to be
in action.
And then on top of that, everybody's going to be bitching at me if I don't catch up to their asses if they're about to die.
That's true too.
Which is something they don't seem to realize, because Iron Fist is in the game, and he exclusively targets healers. So
Yeah. If I'm a healer and you're like, hey, you didn't come over here and save me in time. Well, homie,
I was
also dying.
I
Like,
was
what you want me to
dead.
do?
What did you want me to do? Like,
Well, nobody told you to run to the other side of the map because you was Tony Stark.
that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And no, the thing about Iron Man is he's cheating. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He's a cheater. He's a motherfucking cheater. All right, now let me tell you how he's a cheater. This motherfucker stays up on the sky the entire time. He is literally the highest flying character. You can play Storm. She's not as good as Iron Man. You can play Scarlet Witch. She's not as good as Iron Man. Like, there's a lot of other characters who can fly, but they're not as good as Iron Man.
All of the flying characters ever touched the ground.
No,
I can see that.
they don't ever touch the ground.
I can see that.
So
So they're safe.
they're not completely safe though.
No, I'm saying they're safe regarding somebody that's playing an on the ground character.
Pretty much, but kind of. Only kind of. Because look at this. So, one of the other biggest problems in the game is the Hulk. Now, yes, he's sporadic, wild, crazy. He is literally the most dangerous thing to see on the field, especially when he actually snaps into his ult. Which he basically just does the same thing he did to Loki and Stark Tower.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what happens is if
Ain't
somebody...
no fucking way. If you hit me with that, bro, I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it.
Because no, like, here's the thing. If somebody is playing Wolverine, they can have Hulk throw them up into the air, and it actually does damage to the person if they hit them.
Oh, wow.
Like, the person that they hit. And they can drag them out of the sky.
Okay.
So, there's ways to get around all these crazy things, right?
Yeah, Marvel did their thing with this game.
Now, there's one more character that I want to talk about before I completely, like, say that this is the end of the video, but... The little dog shark, I'm going to call him a dog shark. He's not. He's a land shark. But Jeff, the land shark.
Oh, yeah.
This little fun boy. Because no, like me personally, I haven't played the game like I said, but at the same time, I have watched a lot of streamers playing it. I've seen a lot of things and footage on gameplay and everything like that. Jeff's a problem. This little land shark is a problem. He's cute as fuck, but he's a problem. So what happens is, you got this little Jeff. His ult is basically a giant whirlpool that will basically take you into his mouth, like Kirby, and he will drop you off the fucking side of the map, or spit you out the side of the map. He can hold you as long as he wants in his mouth, and as long as you're in there, you take damage.
Oh, no. I heard you. The silence was for the simple fact of, like, they just was like, we just want to piss people off from just this point forward.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of the point of the game.
I can see that.
That's kind of the point of the game. But no, it's not going to even be anything like it's going to piss people off or something like that, in my opinion. Because if you know these kinds of things are going to be in the game, you can't get mad. It's kind of like getting mad at Elden Ring for, like, you dying for a trillionth time. Would you think this wasn't an easy game? This wasn't gonna be easy.
Nope.
Like, but
that's a good point. That's actually a really good point.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm studying up on the game.
Yeah.
Because I was really interested. As soon as it dropped, I was like, huh, this is interesting. And then, well, actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got into it maybe like a week later after it dropped. But ultimately, that's what I'm gonna do when I start. When I actually get a PS5, I'm gonna start streaming Marvel Rivals religiously out this bitch. And what's going to end up happening is, I would hope you guys come along with me to the journey. That way we can go at least a comp. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way up the rank ladder to, I wish I remember what it was, but it was like all of one above all. That's what it's called. One above all. So basically that is the highest rank you can go.
Yeah, because the one above all in Marvel is a god.
Yes, technically. So in that case...
We can do that, definitely.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's fine.
I was just going to say you're going to get your ass kicked.
Oh, nah, that's okay. That's fine. But the thing about it is online, and you do play with other people. So if somebody else has a different console, then you can play with them. Because it's not share screen. You can't play together on the same system.
That's fine.
Fine. But
just don't get mad at me if I die live. I'm just going to let y'all know.
Oh, so if you want to play Marvel Rivals with me on stream, that'd be even fucking better. Because I'm actually trying to get a team together. Because my problem is, I have to have a team. in order to play this game. If I don't have one, I'm going to be relying on
Strength.
randoms and who don't know how to play the game.
Yeah.
And especially, let's say if I need a healer, I'm not going to have a healer that I'm going to be able to rely on all the time.
I'm not the healer.
Especially with the character that I'm playing, Magic.
Get mad at me that I didn't hear you all the time.
Right. So that's the
scream.
thing is like me personally, me playing Magic, I need somebody who's going to be able to be a good and consistent healer.
Yeah.
Because if I don't get that, I'm going to die more times than not because I have to be an aggressive player playing Magic.
True.
But also the thing about it is I can also use like the tanks as walls to protect me. Like for example, Doctor Strange is another one of those games I want to start, or characters I want to start learning how to play.
Right.
Because he's some shit. You remember Hela? Fuck that ult. Fuck the ult.
Yeah, just fucking go into a portal.
No. Because he could actually put up a giant shield that has like 800 health.
Oh wow.
That's hard as hell to break.
Wow.
That's hard as hell to break.
Yeah, nah, that's wild. That's wild.
But yes, that was my review. This is Marvel Rivals. Again, follow me on TTV Viral Phantasm. It's actually TV Viral Phantasm right now, but it'll be changed when I can do it. I have to go and see if I have to wait some time or something to change it or not. But just for now, TV Viral Phantasm. It's actually TV Viral _Phantasm, but just for the specifics. But
I'll put it in the description. Just text it to me.
Okay, bet. Yeah. All right, but yeah. So that was my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on Twitch.